Yeah, yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be about Kim Kardashian and NorthWest. Now I'm having this reading because people are saying that Kim is an unfit mother. Some people will say that she doesn't even love her daughter. Some people are saying that she's intentionally putting her daughter in dangerous predicaments, right? Some people are saying that she's even exploiting her daughter some way, somehow. So I'm going to be seeing what's going on with all those energies. Are they true? What's happening? But before I ask all the deep, good questions, let me just see what's going on with Kim's energy. You know how I do it when I have these readings? What's going on with this Kim? All of that. What's going on? You know. Okay, so I'm seeing the Seven of Wands here. Is she just dealing with people's judgment? Because it's like, I don't know. It's telling me an energy of frustration. She's frustrated. Like, even when I was, like, shuffling, like, the deck, and I was just, like, going to put the cards back, it's telling me that people are stressing her, that she has too much stuff on her mind, that she can't think clearly. So, that's deep. Three of Pentacles, everyone's putting their thoughts into shit. They're creating a tower moment. They're creating an energy of challenges. Mountains represent challenges, excuse me, and uphill battles. I'm seeing that this lady, she's dealing with issues because people's energy that's being directed at her. It's like having to climb a mountain. People, maybe they need to mind their business. Not just that. Why? Is it because she has money? It just is what it is. Do they just think that she just have shady, fucked up connections? This Wheel of Fortune is a deep Wheel of Fortune because it shows different knots, different connections. Why are people judging her? Not just that. Why is this Wheel of Fortune like a dream catcher? Are people trying to direct negativity at her? Because we know that the Seven of Wands is an energy of the evil eye. The Eight of Wands and the Seven of Wands represents the evil eye. So it's like, why are people directing the evil eye at her? Trying to unravel what's happening in her own personal life with her daughter. You know, it just is what it is. What else can we see? It's saying something to do about her daughter being sad. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, though, is her daughter just not listening? Because that's what I'm seeing. And let me just say, this is an interesting, cool, fun fact, and it's true, that usually Libra suns and Libra moons and Libra risings, they're not necessarily respected by their family. It's just something I've seen, and just like my work with astrology and stuff like that. Their family don't tend to respect them. It's like Libra can do so much for their family, but they don't get their full credit. Like, even if it isn't so dysfunctional where it's like, you know, disrespect or whatever, it's like they still don't get credit. Like, I know Libra, where it's kind of just like, he's a doctor, he does amazing things. His son's my age, and his son doesn't respect him. But the son has such a great life because of his father. But the son thinks that his father is just, like, I guess, an idiot, or like slow or some shit. Like, it's just dysfunctional and dumb. But it's something to do with that, where it's kind of just like, I don't know. I'm just seeing a teen that just might be moody. A teen that feel like, and I don't even think she's technically a full teen, right? Because what do they say? She's like 13 or 14. She might look like she's 48, but she like she's 48 with like 4 kids. But I think they said that she's like 13 or 14. So when you're like 13 or 14, technically I guess you're a teen. It still seems like a baby to me, but whatever. She's just being a moody teen. She knows what she's doing, what they're doing. Like, from like, if it's shady or like whatever the case may be, they know. They're not dumb. The fox know. So it's saying that whatever the daughter's doing, she's just being shady, reckless. Look, the daughter of wands. You see this shit, right? And it's funny that it's a serpent connected to this daughter of wands. I'm seeing that this daughter just has venom. That's what I'm seeing. The daughter just has venom, and she's stuck because of trauma. Maybe this is energy that she inherited from her father, this difficult energy. This is why it's true. Like, just don't have kids with anyone because, there's certain traits that get passed down and energy as well. So if the father feels really strongly about like a mother, like the mother that he had kids with, sometimes that's passed down to the kids. Or if the grandmother feels a particular way, like this is why you really have to vet who you have children with. That's why, like, when people come from a good background, they want to know the family. They want to meet the family. They just, it's not like just this dysfunctional thing where it's like, oh, who cares? We're in love or we're doing it for ourselves and let's just hook up. Because progeny carries energy, is what it is. Yeah, like, what is this? Just like stagnant energy from her father and shit? Because that's what I'm saying. It's telling me it's true, but what else can we see? Because it's been confirmed to me. But what else can we see? It actually makes me want to throw up. Yeah, that she's bringing, was telling me burden, challenges from her mother's lineage, from her father's lineage. She's trying to form it together, and it's too much for her. So this is a deep esoteric vibe, a metaphysical energy. The Ten of Wands, burden. It's telling me this girl, this kid, this child, she has a lot on her back. She's dealing with energy that's not even hers. Does she love her mother? What can we see? Does she love her mother, Kim? What can we see? This NorthWest. Death. There's bitterness. This is Scorpio energy. Scorpio is the most bitter zodiac sign. It's telling me she has bitterness for and towards her mother. Again, because of her father, the King of Wands, and the Hierophant. Not just that, the industry her mother's in, she doesn't respect it. So it's kind of just like this girl, she's ungrateful. She's traveling all around the world, doing the most, living her best life. That's cool. Let me just say personally, and I know people don't like when I say things like this, but I'm just a reasonable person. I don't think it's nothing wrong with nepotism, a nepo baby. I feel like people just need to move on and focus on their lives and shit. That's the whole point of having parents. They're supposed to uplift their children. So it's kind of just like if someone kid is living their best life and has all these like blessings and shit, don't be mad. Just be upset that your parents didn't pass you that shit, right? That they didn't hook you up. It just is what it is, right? Because it's like if you were in her shoes, you wouldn't be hating. People be on some bullshit and shit. What I'm seeing though is that this is about her father and this is about the industry. The Hierophant represents big institutions, big industry. I'm seeing that a lot of this bitterness is coming from her father and from the industry. What else can we see about this industry? And no, she doesn't love her mother. Oh, damn, that's sad. That's fucked up. Pain. She's dealing with embarrassment. Hurt. She feels like she's been backstabbed some way, somehow. Who knows? Maybe someone showed her mother's sex tape. You see, this is why like actions have consequences, I guess. Because I'm seeing that she's dealing with some sort of issue, feeling like she's in a box, feeling like she's deformed, feeling like she's an abomination, hurting, feeling like she was betrayed with the Ten of Swords. So she's seen something that traumatized her. Yeah, she's been illuminated to things. The sun represents things being illuminated. Her mother's history in the industry has been illuminated. Because I asked what's going on with the industry, right? And it's, you see, it's the Ten of Swords, betrayal, hurt, pain, illumination. She's been illuminated to shit. And the Three of Swords. You see how the energy's been coming out for us? Well, for me, technically. Coming out for me, for you guys to see. So this is also, let me just say, guys, yes, I do celebrity reading requests. People always ask me that. How to go about that is in the description box, or you can email me questions. Say details. You can email me your questions because all the details is in the description box. And yes, I do personal readings. All of that is in the description box. My rates, my prices, all that stuff, right? Anyway, I'm seeing that this lady, this girl, she's just been illuminated to what her mother was doing in the industry. She's hurt. She's rebelling. It is what it is. Not just that. This is a vindictive energy here with Ace of Swords. She's too young to be a judge. It just is what it is. She can't be no judge. This is the energy of a judge here. The Ace of Swords. She needs to stop judging her mother. Yeah, her mother might have did some crazy shit. But shit, if that's my mother, do you think I would be bitching and complaining? Her mother's supposed to be a billionaire. Let's just say, for her sake, God forbid, I don't care either way, but for her sake, let's say if she's unwell or develops some issues that normal people can't afford, right? Like if there's some grave injury or grave sickness, whatever you want to call it, right? And it requires like hundreds of thousands and shit. And if you don't have that money, then that's it for you. Because that happens to a lot of children. She don't have to worry about that. At least she has a fighting chance. So, sometimes you gotta understand bad comes with the good. She just needs to understand if her mom was sucking dick and if her mom was a hoe, she just needs to understand it is what the fuck it is. Stop this little girl, she needs to stay out of grown folks' business. It is what it is, because she's being vindictive and shit. It just is what this is giving me like Cancer energy. I don't know what zodiac sign this girl is, but from what I've seen with Cancers and how they interact with their parents, a lot of Cancers can be judgmental, especially when their parent is dysfunctional or have issues. They can be very bitter. It's telling me just judgmental and shit. Feeling like, oh, you could have did this, you could have done that. It's just like, no, little girl, calm down. I know that you're embarrassed and hurt, but it's okay. Shit, you're fat. And why you're fat? Because of the money that your mom and your dad is making and shit. Right? It just is what it is. You living your best fat ass life and shit. And I'm not fat shaming. I'm just keeping it real. It's just like, that's how you're eating. Don't hurt or attack the hand that feeds you. Don't disrespect your mother and have no love for your mother because she was a hoe. I mean, it's sad, but I mean, And let me just be real. I don't think, I get yes, she's young, but age isn't always an excuse to be hateful or mean or to not show love. I feel like that's why a lot of people could be dysfunctional, because it's like, oh, okay, if you're 12, 13, you can rebel, you can be crazy. I understand to a certain extent it's true, people do or kids do rebel at a certain age, but love is love. And if your mother isn't abusing you, then I mean, hey, but I'm going to ask, right? Let me just ask first, and then I'm going to ask, is Kim abusing her some way, somehow? Does Kim love her daughter? What can we see? Does Kim love her daughter, NorthWest? What can we see? Okay, the Three of Pentacles. Her daughter insults her too much. There's a lot of bitterness that's going around. At the same time, she does take care of the daughter. And this is a very Libra energy, because sometimes with Libra parents, they're not necessarily loving in that way. I just got to be real. I'm seeing that she's just like, yo, all your needs are taken care of. Whatever school you want to go to, whatever you want to wear, whatever you want to eat, I have that. Like, it's there for you. That's the Three of Pentacles energy. It's like whatever you need, a collaboration, like you have it. Whatever you need, it's available. Not just that, I am planning for your future. So I'm seeing that she's planning for her future, trying to build her up. Not just that, I'm seeing that when things are cool, they do get along. Is this love? No, this isn't love though, right? It's kind of a coldness to it. The Seven of Swords is telling me her daughter is a trickster and her daughter gave her some sort of injury. So who knows what went on behind the scenes? Maybe she said something about the mom, like you're a whore or something crazy. Or just shut the fuck up. Sometimes, you could be a bitch and you're a whore and you're telling me what to do and blah, blah, blah. Kanye, he has a lot of bitter poison in him too. So if that's in him and if that's in his daughter, you already know it's a fucking mess. I'm seeing that Kim got some sort of narcissistic injury, some sort of narcissistic wound. I said wound. Like she has a narcissistic wound too. Let me see. Does Kim abuse her daughter? So let me pull from this deck and that deck. So let's see. Is Kim abusing her daughter? She talks shit to her daughter. So they're both in agreement as far as that, or unison. They're both talking shit. Yeah, when she talks shit, it burdens her daughter further. So maybe she's just like, yo, I don't know why one of your legs is fucked up. I don't know why you're gaining so much weight, North. You're going to have stretch marks. Oh, when you make that face, it's not beautiful. This is just what I'm getting, guys. It is what it is. So, yeah. Is this abuse? Yeah. Okay, maybe this is why she don't love her mother. Not just that, she feels like if she provides the resources and shit, what the fuck's the big deal if she's providing the money? There's a lot of arguments and fights and shit talking. The Five of Swords can be immense shit talking. So does she abuse her daughter? Yes, it's telling me this is cruel energy. She puts a burden on her daughter. Very deep. Now, I said I was going to look further with this deck. What can we see? The Nine of Wands. There's an injury here. There's an injury. She feels like she's building up her daughter by talking shit. She feels like it's coming from a place of love, some weird, sick, distorted situation. But the Nine of Wands is still an injury, though. So she feels like she's building her up for success. So it's like, okay, I'm telling you it now. So when you hear it later, like, yeah, it doesn't make you feel a particular way. Justice, she feels like she's being in her Libra energy, that she's being balanced, that she's trying to teach her daughter duality. Maybe, and it's telling me it's true. This is how Kim Mother was with her. But the thing is that she needs to understand, like, this isn't wisdom, though, because maybe she can handle that. Maybe that's her spirit and her mother and him. Like, it's a good vibe to do that, like what happened between them. But it's kind of just like, with her daughter, it's a no-go. It's an extreme no-go. Look at this. Why? Because it just gives the daughter injury. It makes the daughter bitter. Do she love her daughter? Do she care about her daughter? Yeah, she wants her daughter to have success with the Six of Wands. It is what it is. She feels like she's lifting her daughter up. She's teaching her daughter shit. At the same time, though, the Ten of Cups? She feels like she's exchanging energies of love. She's like, this is what my mother did with me. This is what I'm going to do with you. But she just needs to understand that this new generation, they're exceptionally sensitive to shit, too. They're so sensitive. Like people born in like the 2000s, they're so sensitive. Extremely sensitive. And then if they're not sensitive, then they're soulless and dead. It's like you don't really tend to get them in between. You either get them like really hypersensitive or dead inside. And both is toxic, because being ultra sensitive, it tends to make people bitter. This is why water signs are so bitter all the time, like water sun signs, because they're too sensitive and shit, and they become really vindictive. And that's dangerous, right? You cut that shit off if you could cut that shit off. Like if you don't have to have that in your life, just cut all that energy out of your life, because they'll do some shit to fuck you over. And then it's kind of just like when people are dead inside, that's dangerous as well, because then it's just like, what, they can steal from you, they can do shit. So I mean, this is what it is. Let's see how I want to do this. I'll pull from this deck and I'll close with this deck. Anything else we can see? Because I feel like I asked enough questions. I mean, I don't really know what else to ask. The Five of Cups. Both of these, pulled from both of them. Yeah, I mean, this is just a toxic time in their life. This is a toxic time in their life. I would tell Kim that this is a very severe, important moment, because I'm seeing that they're both not content. It's telling me they're both dealing with shame. Kim has a blow to her ego with shame, because the Five of Cups is shame. She has shame, her daughter has shame, and they're just exchanging bad memories and bitterness with the death energy again. Scorpio energy, death energy. It's just making them bitter. This is sad. Not just that, Kim needs to watch out, because her daughter might just get pregnant to spite the mother. What else can we see about this pregnancy to spite the mother? That's it. Yeah, she feels like she's rebelling. And look at this, the Two of Cups. Kim needs to watch out, because her daughter, might try to get back at her by getting pregnant. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't even want to touch that. But if it pops up in the reading, it is what it is, right? I'll be predicting pregnancies and all sorts of shit and for clients and all sorts of shit. So I say that for what is worth, because it's telling me that this daughter, she's a wild card and she's reckless. Wild and reckless. And I guess now I'm going to bring it up. They say that she has all these infections from piercings and shit. And, you know, it's just too much shit going on, right? I don't know. It's something just reckless about the daughter, you know? She be dragging her elephant leg around and doing the most and shit, thinking she bad. She need to humble herself. All right, last energy. What's going on? I said I talk too much shit and shit. Hopefully it's not off-putting for people and all that. I said like what? Off-putting? It's like pudding or pudding. Saying sounds funny. But anyway, the Ten of Cups. Okay, family energy. The King of Swords. She's close with her father. She loves her father. Not just that, she do things against her mother's back and run to the father. And she talks shit about the mother to her father. Yeah, this is a very toxic and extremely ghetto. The Ten of Pentacles, representing family, rich family. This is a spoiled, bitter kid. But Kim, she's kind of stupid. Let me know. Actually, pull from the bottom of the deck. Yeah, she just wants to get away from her mother. She doesn't love her mother. She doesn't respect her mother. Not just that, more shame. She's ashamed of her mother with the Five of Cups. Five of Cups represents shame. Yeah, I guess I got one more question. Does Kim hate her daughter? Let's see. Does Kim hate her? Because it's showing that she doesn't necessarily love her, but she tried to do things for her. The Tower, there's been too many falling outs. Too much bad blood. Too much judgment. Four of Cups. No love. Not just that. Maybe Kim is too involved in her business. I'm not seeing that she hates her daughter. I'm just seeing that there's too much bad blood. Too much betrayal. This isn't hate. It's just bad blood. With the Tower falling out. Judgment. The Four of Cups, not being content. Not just that, it's saying that Kim, she's just too busy with work. So no, she doesn't hate her daughter. It's just that her and her daughter have bad blood. Not just that, maybe Kanye is the mastermind behind a lot of this. And energy is telling me it is. Let me clear this. I don't want to clear this away. What can we see about Kanye? Kanye's role in all this toxic shit. Okay, his emotion. I mean, is he spoiling her? It just is what it is. Whatever she's asking, does she just get? Like things that even Kim doesn't want her to have. You know, because people always like to quote. It's funny, like in these YouTube videos, they might say things like, oh, Kanye was trying to protect his daughter from like the industry, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, he might have felt that way back then whenever he was talking shit because he knew that the lady that he laid with and had a kid with was a hoe. So now it's kind of just like buyer's remorse and shit. When I guess the girl was like really young, or I don't even know if she was born yet. But what I'm seeing here is that he spoils her. And he does things against the mother's back. This Page of Swords. He knows what he's doing as well. He waits for a reaction. The Page of Swords can be a monitoring spirit. This is when someone do the dirt, then hide their hands and see how you respond to it. Very toxic, very ghetto. The Nine of Swords is telling me that this is his way of getting back to Kim, that this is payback because he has mental issues. He want to give her mental issues and distress. Ooh, what a bastard. Not just that, there's something going on with money. What's going on with the money? It's telling me pull from the middle of the deck. The Lovers. Their love situation in the past. Not just that, a blow to his ego. A lot of this shit with the dysfunction, it's coming because of his energy. Like, it's because of his energy. This bitterness, because of the Lovers and because of his ego and his pride. Oh, damn. You see, I'm an energy whore. I gotta keep looking. What else can we see? Is there anything else? And I'm gonna leave it here. Okay, so I'm saying that he's gonna work with Kim in the future. That's what I'm seeing with this Empress. Energy is telling me it's true, that he's going to work with her in the future. What else can we see? But at the same time, for how long? This man doesn't even know what his mood is going to be like 2 nanoseconds later. So it is what it is. It's like, okay, he's going to work with her, but then he's going to switch up with the 2 swords. The 2 swords represents inconsistency. Sorry if I can't speak. What else can we see? Breakthrough. What is up with this energy of war? This energy of breakthrough. Regarding money, I don't know what's going on, but he feels like Kim stole some money from him. The energy is telling me she did, and it's true. He feels like he would be a lot richer and would have more money if Kim didn't steal something from him. And it's telling me it's his fault. Like Kanye is just a crazy man. It is what it is. The Wheel of Fortune, money, resources. Anything else? The Emperor. This man, he's about conquest. This man is about some energetic conquest, about dominating. He wants to dominate Kim, and I don't know why he's saying dominate his daughter as well. This man has something sick and toxic going on with his energy that I don't even want to get into it because it's just way too much just reading. The Tower. This man is very destructive. Not just that, energy is telling me it's true, and he's sending her the evil eye. The 8 of Wands isn't just communication and all that in airways. It's someone directing energy at you, and this is an 8. He's directing hate and spite at her. He's trying to humble her with this 4 of swords. He wants to humble her. Okay, guys, I feel like this was a fucking goddamn deep reading, right? Take care.